They'll try and start this drive in the air. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he finds Montgomery complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
David Montgomery.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 45-yard line.
Now he'll escape to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
At the 33-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Montgomery. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And this will be caught by Mooney. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On the move to his left. He'll run it. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
10-yard line.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Prater for the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. To throw is Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. Looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Matt Prater lining up for the point.
Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And Rudolph has it, the tight first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On play action, Cousins. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play. First down, here's the run with Cook. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions. And here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield. He was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
A 43-yard.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second and 11. That's complete to Mooney. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
A gain of
2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder, puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. On 2nd and 9, Cousins over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Intended for
a lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Eluding the pressure right. As he throws there, incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's taken at the 26. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
2nd and 5.
47-yard line.
Caught out left side by Robinson. And he's got this down to the 35. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. 31 yards there and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll run with Montgomery. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal.
Second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Rolling to his left. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears.
Matt Prater.
Allen Robinson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is up to 18 now. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over first and 10.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13, it's a first down. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Cousins gives way to Cook. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
41-yard line.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now arguably the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now second and 13. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Khalil Mack in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Off the play fake, Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. They're quickly to Thielen here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. They run the counter with Cook. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 54 yards away. Bailey's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. He's at the 40. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there. Cousins to Thielen. 44 yards. On 1st down. It's Cook. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Cousins fighting through pressure. He can't get away forever, and down he goes.
Can't give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
9-yard attempt.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Intercepted.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 38-yard line. Following the interception, Cousins. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And then open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Interception thrown by Cousins. Julian Love picks it, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 18. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over first and 10.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. The man is Kmet, the tight end. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Complete to...
Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
First down, Bears.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. 7 yards on the play, and it's a second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Vikings, 43-yard line.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
The tackle made.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down, Chicago.
They'll look to throw here on first down. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Darnell Mooney, his 9th touchdown of the season as the Bears push further out in front.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now a dump off here complete. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota. A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on second down. They go play action. Cousins. No, Sharp's got it complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 43. A gain there of 21 yards. And nearly intercepted. That would have been a hat trick, his third pick of the game. Instead, second down.
It's now second and 10.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They run the counter. It's Cook. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Adam Thielen, his second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings have made this now a one-score game. Big fourth down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on fourth down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
First down.
Plays 12 yards that time and a first down.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
37-yard line.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Tackle made by Michael Pierce. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down. So this one in the